Man, ever since I've been on this journey of no sad days, it really been month and a couple of days, but it really for the be 27 days of no sad days. And more, I challenge myself, the more and more, trying to do things. And I've been slacking a little bit. But right now, I gotta work on is the fasting, man. Cause I don't really be eating nothing though. That's part of one of my problems though. I need to find like what I'ma eat, like, cause I just been eating graham crackers, something like that. I gotta like find a plan because I mess with salad and the bananas, but I gotta find something else. Different type of fruits. You know, just cause I mess with oranges, I mess with certain things. Like food wise, I mess with mac or the graham crackers. What else? That's the only thing I really been messing with. I gotta like change a lot of things though. Snack wise, if it ain't the fruit, I get like the fudge cookies though, without too much calories and all that though. But I cut out a lot of things though. But I'm trying to get back right. Like I gotta change and see. Okay, if this certain things don't have what I can trade it for. It's just that. That's my problem. I don't really be cooking nothing, and I don't really be eating too much. I eat the same thing every time, so I gotta change that up too. But the salad can always be in there though. Salad and the fruit always gotta be in there. I just gotta get some type of vegetables that I can really rock with. That's one of my problems too, but I don't be eating vegetables. I really don't be drinking juice. I don't even drink juice at all. Soda's been cut that out. Only drink water for real. But it's just like certain things I'm trying to change more and more. But man, since I've been on these journeys, I've been seeing and peeping a lot of things. I don't never know who pray for me at night. The ones who praying for me in a good way, I appreciate y'all. And I know a lot of times people just around just to watch, just to see. I know a lot of times people just play that role till they can't play it no more. You know, that's why it's hard for me to really tap in because a 30-second video a person would rock with, but the human me, the person me, nobody can relate to. I'm unrelatable. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of times I want to go live and just chop it up with people. Let people tell their stories. But since it's too much followers on these social medias, people scared to really blend out, stand out, scared to share their story, scared to tell it without worry about what another person think of them. So it's just like one day I kick that door down with that. You know, part of my story really be with music. That in my heart I know that's just part of my story. Maybe the Lord want me to chase something else. You know, but that's just part of my story. It took for me to lose the ones that seen something in me to see it in myself. I know I can't let my gift go to waste. mostly everybody, like a lot of my friends, threw away their talent, threw away their gift to the streets or to the system. Maybe I could be one that can break that chain. Knowing being disabled, you know, but not letting that stop me from going each and every day. And it started with me always. And I don't just be saying I'm disabled for somebody to feel sorry for me. I'm saying this because to show the people who in the same way or some type of disabled, some type of disease, don't let that stop you from being great in life. Just because you living check by check, don't let that stop you from, don't let that stop you. Don't let that define you, because that's just part of your story. Everybody got to start somewhere. You know, crazy for me, I was born disabled. But all my life, I could have died to the streets. I could have died. I died in my sleep. I died in surgeries. Death was after me at one point. If I didn't have God on my side, I would have been a lost soul, man. If God would have gave up on me, I wouldn't even blame him because I was giving up on myself. I gave up on him. I gave up on life. I took my life for granted. I took a lot of things for granted. A lot of things I ain't care no more. I didn't care about living no more. To the point I am now, if I could tell my old me something right now, I would tell him, don't take your life for granted. Don't take your parents for granted. You know, don't take the ones who really love you for granted. I ain't take them for granted, but I should have listened to them when they were trying to tell me things. Instead of being hard-headed, thinking I knew everything. But I had to learn the hard way. And the hard way that broke me. At the same time, I learned the lesson from it. You know, and for the youngins, for anybody out there, be safe, be careful out there. All this crazy stuff going on around the world, don't get caught up in it. Because no matter what's going on around the world, we still got one life to live. We still on these journeys. We still got something to live for. And sometimes it's easy to get distracted. It's easy to lose motivation. It's easy to lose confidence. It's easy to give up. It's hard to keep going through all the things you're going through. That's why I learned to be my biggest motivator. I learned to be my best friend. I learned to motivate myself, love myself. I had to learn all that over again because I wasn't talking to God like I was. Everything was pushing away. I started getting in the dark even more. I kept letting depression win. But me making that promise to God motivate me to beat depression. It made me want to be happy. Want me to get there mentally. Me putting my all in it. Want to change certain things. I know it's not going to happen overnight. Lord knows I'm a better person than what I was last time. He know. And I'm trying each and every day. Maybe I'm on this earth to go fully there, just to open the door for somebody in the next generation who on this earth to do something like me. Maybe I'm on this earth for something else. But maybe I'm probably here to kick the door down for someone next up. But I'm blessed to see another day. I'm blessed for life. And Lord, I'm sorry that I ever ready to throw my life away. I didn't know how valuable, how precious life was. Things gotta get worse before we get better. And you're gonna have to get breaking down so you can become the person you wanna be. But you gotta be willing to go through the process. You gotta be willing to work with God to get to the point you wanna be. You gotta be willing to show him you want it. And you gotta be willing to do the opposite where you know I'm gonna do. If you really want to change, it's up to you. You can't expect nobody to motivate you. You can't expect nobody to be on you. How someone you probably lost or not around who always used to be on you. You gotta be on yourself. You gotta tell yourself, let's go. You gotta do it when you don't feel like doing it. People don't even know, man, I've been in pain. Barely can move walking. One side flooded through the rain, walking on the other side, still going. Cause that's the part of the promise I made to the Lord. And I know it's just the beginning. But thank you, Lord, for everything you've done for me. Thank you. Because without you, I wouldn't be nothing, Jesus. I probably wouldn't be doing this. But just know I'm going to keep going and keep turning the promise in reality.